I mean, I think we beat a really, really good team. I knew they were good, and when I watched them on tape, they really, really impressed me. And Dre got us off to a great start. I think he scored, maybe our first 9 or maybe first 12 points of the game. And that's kind of been, in postseason, that's kind of been the way we've been playing. We've gotten off to a good start, and it'll lapse and what have you. But we've played from ahead almost, I guess, since the middle of February. We played our game from ahead.
Andre, you were here last year, right, at the tournament? Did that really help you and maybe some of the other guys? Because Vincennes had already played a game, and I know that this was your guys' first game, and it can be kind of a tight deal when you haven't played yet. So did that experience help you?
Yeah, definitely. Playing here last year, definitely got me a feel for the court, at least. I like the gym, and it felt good. I felt like we were supposed to be here. Me and Emmanuel played in here last year, so I think that kind of helped, ease the pressure off some of the other guys. I'm just glad we're here.
Well, tell me about that opening flurry that you did. You had there. Was it a case where once the first one went in, you immediately kind of start feeling it?
Yeah, definitely. I felt good in warm-ups, and I knew I wanted to come out aggressive. And, just throw the first punch at Vincennes and make sure we get off to a good start. So I think that helped us too.
Coach, like you already said, Vincennes is a great team, obviously ranked #1 for the chunk of the year. And I'm sure you figured even going into half that they were going to make a push at some point in the second half here.
No question. It seems like everybody does. You watch college basketball, and as much as I do on TV, and you get a lead and you get a little conservative, and they get a little more aggressive, and so fouls start going against you because you're retreating all the time and they're attacking, and you're a half a step behind. You want to play safe and things like that. And it's, instead of expanding the lead, you try to just hold on to the lead. And it's a difficult way to play. It seems like that's what everybody does. I'm extremely pleased that they went 3 for 12 from the 3-point line. I mean, we've done a really good job this season, I think. Did I talk to you? Did you call me on the phone?
It wasn't me.
Somebody from up here called me and really pointed out a stat to me that I was not quite aware of. Showed you what I'm doing in my free time, but that we're giving up 27% from the 3-point line, and tonight they're 3 for 12. We identified Mulder as a guy that we just cannot let him get loose and shoot threes on us. We knew he was an outstanding player and an outstanding shooter. And I'll take 3 for 12. I think any night against anybody. So defensively, I think we did a really good job on him. They did not shoot him. They shot 39% from the. No, it's not. Let's see. It's they shot 36% for the game. So you hold a team that can score like they can, 36% shooting. You got to be pleased with what you're doing at one end of the floor. Andre, has been the case this year. We kind of rub the shoulders of Andre and Emmanuel. They got 53 of our 80 points.
The draw is what it is, but when you look at the possibility of playing Vincennes, I mean, that's not your typical second-round game. This could have been easily a national championship game.
Yeah, and this is probably not the time to discuss that, but I think the powers that be are probably sitting around and looking at maybe a better way and what have you. I mean, it's you think about a team that went 32-0 and lose their last game of the region championship, and then they drop all the way from #1 to #9. That doesn't seem plausible. You look at the NCAA, and there's Duke, who doesn't even win their league, doesn't win their conference tournament, but by strength of what they've done, which to me is what Vincennes did this year. Duke retains the #1 seed. So I think that we're moving in the right direction in junior college. But it's probably, I think we got one more year of this. Maybe this the way they seed it or the way they take at large teams. I mean, I commend them for what they've done to this point, but I think there's always a little bit of room for improvement. I'm not in any way, shape, or form declaring us national champions because we beat Vincennes tonight, because we have the #1 seed next, and then whichever team's fortunate enough to move on is looking at possibly Indian Hills or I mean that's a national championship. I mean there's probably 8 to 10 national championship teams up here. So you should see good games anyway. Your own hometown team. I mean, they got a great record this year. They're going to be a worthy opponent for somebody. Thank God, not us.
Who did you guys lose to here last year?
We lost to Indian Hills.
Semifinals or quarters?
It was the game before that. We played. What happened to us last year is what happened to Vincennes.
Mm-hmm.
We came in here with the Knights, and we played Cape Fear, and then we played Paris. And then we played Indian Hills.
Okay.
And that game then propelled whoever into the semis.
So did you guys also have lost your district championship game or whatever?
Well, we actually got beat in the semifinals.
Okay. So you guys got in that margin.
We got in that large. Right. We were, I think, maybe 5th or 6th ranked team in the country at that time. I mean, if all the Texas teams, Hill's still winning.
Mm-hmm.
Trinity Valley came back and won. San Jac lost. Who's the other one? There's 5, isn't there? Is there another? Oh,
I can't.
Tyler lost.
Tyler.
So we're Lone Star State's 3-2 up here.